All right, there we go. Got it. Man, that boy, that delayed beat. Jumping,
Got it.
jumping. All right,
Yeah.
Islam, Islam, Islam. Peace and love, pass the more to ye all. Happy, holy, Venusian degree. I am, brother Shanali Male, soy hermano, Shanali Male. And you already know that all is well. And we like to welcome ye all to another impromptu improv today with I and my brother, and he is.
Peace and greetings to y'all. Namaste, namaste, namaste. Islam, Islam, Islam. I am Brother Hasan Ghaziel Bey here in Morocco with Northwestern Maxim. How are you? Welcome to the Impromptu Improv, and we are here. Yes, it is I and our beloved brother, Brother.
Whoa, whoa.
we have. This one gonna be really, really short. When I say short, guys, really short, because all we're gonna do is do our invocation in, which I'm about to just go and screen share to now, because we're about to get ready to go into the court strategy class for PMAP, with Lawful Living. Because guys, at the end of the day, you know what? I enjoy experience, and I can only trust my own experience, you know, as a teacher. For me, that teaches to me, instead of, you know, some elders that have little to no experience with the police, let alone with court systems in any way, shape, or form, just because they, you know, may put some books together. You know, I can't even say that they actually authored them, but they put a book report together in the form of a book or whatever. And no, you know, no slight to anyone, because I know a lot of you beings out there still have this worship thing about certain Moorish Americans out there. But at the end of the day, a lot of people, a lot of these beings don't have any real experience. You know, and some of them that can do book reports and put books together have never had around running with the police, never been in a courtroom, but yet think they can speak on about what Moorish Americans ought to be doing, and they still have no results outside of buy my book. So with that being said, this is why I said with what we're doing here at Seven Hill Star, it is to bring out, and it's working, you know, because usually when somebody's like, hold on, man, like, no, this is how it's really supposed to be. Because, you know, when somebody looks at Seven Hill Star and go, no, them brothers ain't doing it right. See, this is how it's supposed to be done. But it's like, how come you didn't say this 10, 12, 15, 18 years ago? Why is it just coming out now? Because Seven Hill Star had to put a flame up under your ass, respectfully,
Yes.
to get you to even research that which we was putting out, so that you can kind of better what it is that you're doing or saying. And now it's like, nah, see, this is how it really is. Now I studied them brothers that spoke on some concepts that I didn't even have in my mind that way. But I'm glad I learned it. But I can't tell you guys that I seen it that way, because I need to seem like super duper Arthur lecture guy. So it's like, okay, all right. I think the prophecy is there will be new Moors coming in with their eyes wide open and push you old Moors. Just saying respectfully, guys, just, you know, keep your eye open, keep your head on the swivel, so to speak, and ask questions. You know, it's going to be a time where we're elders, so to speak. And, you know, there's going to be you asking questions. Hey, man, you got proof to this? Hey, this is what I got in my experience thus far. That's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm not out those generations that just got to be like, not answer your question and try to divert your attention to something else. Like, oh, but I'm great at this. Look at this over here, because this is what's really supposed to. Like, womp womp. But anyway, bro, you ready?
Indeed, it's not bad. All right.
All right, so guys, we're going to do this invocation in. We're going to keep it very short and brief. When I say short and brief, we're just going to probably bring up Rule 23 pertaining to class action. And this is just going to be encouragement. This is the 12th one. That means we did 3 moon cycles pertaining to looking at these federal rules of civil procedure, guys. All righty, so with that being said, 3 months later, we're going to say this is where we're going to probably do the last presentation on the federal rules of civil procedure for now. And we're going to start giving you guys a little something different for the impromptu improv, alrighty, for the Fridays. However, this was done to motivate you guys to be able to start looking at things, look at how things built, people that work for certain agencies and so-called buildings or governmental policy, groups and they're not your government at all. Sometimes it takes, to learn how they're cheating you so you can kick their ass in their own game, respectfully. However, with that being said, Brother Sean is going to do our invocation. Then, guys, I want you to extend all 5 appendages on the left hand, just the index and middle on the right. And as you can see, we're here at pages 48 and 49 for the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, administrative functions, right? And here on page 48, handsomely standing in due guard in his Moorish Sharif fez, right? Because there's some Moors out there like, I ain't never seen Prophet Noble Ali in a black fez. Like, this is one of a couple pictures that I've seen, right? But anyway, this is not the 1920s either. So all you're going to see is just records called photographs, right? But anyway, handsomely standing due guard is Prophet Noble Ali, founder pertaining to the Moorish Science Temple of America, which is the religious corporate activity name adopted by the Moorish Holy Temple of Science, right? And so Brother Sean is going to do the invocation in turn, the Moorish American prayer, guys. So again, going to extend all 5 appendages on the left hand, just the index and middle on the right. We want to face east, directional east, which is metaphysically symbolic to going within. And you can repeat after Brother Sean either aloud or in your heart. Islam.
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 Allah, the Father of the universe.
Allah, the Father of the universe.
Father of love.
Father of love.
Truth.
Truth.
Peace.
Peace.
Freedom.
Freedom.
And justice.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide.
My guide.
And my salvation.
And my salvation.
By night.
By night.
And by day.
And by day.
Through his holy prophet.
Through his holy prophet.
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali.
I mean, God, can I get through here?
Indeed. Right? So let's just get right on to it. First letter to be read in every meeting is here on pages 84 and 85, Moorish Holy Temple of Science Administrative Functions. The following letter is written by Prophet Noble Drew Ali on the 18th day of January, 1928, and Domini. He commanded that it be read before every meeting. Moorish Science Temple of America, Home Office, 3603 Indiana Avenue, Noble Drew Ali, founder, Chicago, Illinois, January 18th, 1929, to be proclaimed in every meeting. Dear brother Islam, I am glad to know that I have few faithful Moors among you all, and I desire for them to know the truth and the divine truth. There's a host of jealousy, quote unquote, about me and the movement now by the same people of our side of the nation that claim it was only a joke and unreal. But now, since they have found out from the government officials and the nations of the earth that this is the only sole foundation that all Asiatics must depend upon for their earthly salvation as an American citizen, they are working every scheme they can to disqualify me so they themselves may take charge of the situation. I have notified all these things to you long ago in the past. It is through the faithful Moors that contribute to the movement and uplifting funds, the ones that paid their divine respect to me and the movement will be remembered. That is why I'm calling upon all faithful Moors to increase their faithfulness to me, your prophet, and your divine Moorish movement. I need finance, and I need it bad. Never before have I needed finances badly as I do at present, that I may shove aside the discord that is facing the nation. It all comes through jealousy because of my fame, quote, fame and nobility, end quote, period. The nations of the world will not recognize the movement without me, the prophet, being the head. It has been proven by my work in which I have performed in the last few months because I was at the governor's inauguration to represent the Moorish divine and national movement and will be at the inauguration of President Hoover for the same cause. Noble Drew Ali. Next, excerpts from the Moorish Guide newspaper that have been documented in a book titled The Moorish Literature, pages 12 and 13. And again, on page 12 is Prophet Noble Drew Ali standing there handsomely, due guard. And our brother Sean Ali Mel will read the following. I yield to you, Brother Sean. Islam.
Islam. All right. All right. Divine warning by the Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Prophet warns all Muslim governors ordered to read proclamation to each meeting. I hereby inform all members that they must end all radical agitating speeches while at work, in their homes, or on the streets. We are for peace and not destruction. Stop flashing your cards at Europeans. It causes confusion. Remember, your card is for your salvation. Failure to obey these orders will be of severe consequence. We are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. And when these principles are violated, justice must then take its course. Any member or group of members who hold malicious feelings towards the temple of the prophet or violate the divine covenant of the Moorish movement will receive their reward from Allah for their unjust deeds. All true Moors will and must obey the law as laid down to them by their prophet. If they lose confidence in their prophet, they should turn in their card and button, cease wearing their turban and fez, and return to the state where I, the prophet, found you. This is a holy and divine movement founded by the prophet Noble Drew Ali. And if the prophet is not right, the temple is not right. The prophet, therefore, is sending out the divine plea to all Moorish Americans that they do their part in protecting their prophet and the temple. This is an everlasting movement founded by the prophet through the will of Allah to redeem his people from their sinful ways, by order of Prophet Noble Drew Ali.
Indeed. So here we are, looking at class action, right? And guys, we're just going to probably go into A. For your homework, you're going to read the rest of Rule 23, all right? And after Rule 23, you guys continue to go in on these on your own, all righty? I want you guys to be comfortable with looking at these things while also, at the same time, keeping yourself pure and clean in your thinking, first and foremost, and, allow you will to be strong with love upholding your will. Do as thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law, law and the will. I know you're thinking like, oh, that's an Aleister Crowley line. However, that's actually not Aleister Crowley's line. That's just how this planet works, how everything is supposed to kind of happen here and manifest from my perspective and my studies thus far. So actually, I'm, really speaking to what Prophet Noble Drew Ali has brought us. And as it said, the half hasn't been told. However, Brother Sean, you can go in on class action for A, and then we're going to yield on that, bro, and do our invocation out and go right into court strategy class. I yield the floor, bro. Islam.
Islam. All right, Rule 23, class actions. A, prerequisites. One or more members of a class may sue or be sued as representative parties on behalf of all members, only if, one, the class is so numerous that joinder of all members is impracticable. Two, there are questions of law or fact common to the class. Three, the claims or defenses of the representative party are typical of the claims or defenses of the class. And four, the representative parties will fairly and adequately protect the interests of the class.
Yeah, this is just seeming like, why Moorish Americans in some way, shape, or form, need to get over themselves and comprehend how to really unite seriously, because you got so many other types of Moors. Some of them call themselves, Moorish Latin, but they don't call them. They may call themselves Mexicano or different groups like that. You may see people that call themselves Greeks. Those are some types of Moors too. Then you got other Moors that call themselves Jewish and things of that nature. Why am I saying that? Because Moors, remember, being being more is being attached to something first and foremost. And what was that attachment? It was the ovum attached to the endometrium, which lines mother's womb. All right, lines the uterus. So it's an action first. So what the problem is here is that people are forgetting who they are, forgetting that we're all one on this planet, and really are allowing their ego to really not die. Like the ego has to really go, so that the divine will can flourish. And that's why those of us who do what we do, how we've been doing for so long, we don't have to change it up, switch it up, take off our fezzes, put on some other type of headdress to try to prove something, or show ourselves meditating at a tree somewhere and talk about, oh, we're just being peaceful, but it's on camera. Like, how peaceful is that? It's like, look at me meditating at the base of a tree. Oh,
right. Look at me now. Oh, look at me now. I'm being peaceful.
It's I'm not knocking people that's doing that. Do your thing. It's all good. Not knocking. It's just we can see you, right? Like I'm just saying, like we can see you. Brother 7 Judah Bilal Bey says, Islam, man, we're going to do our invocation now. And thank you to the 4 of you that showed up. You are amazing. So let's do our invocation now. And I and Brother Sean are going to go into this court strategy class for PMAP with Lawful Living. So we're about to go into that. So, guys, I'm going to do the invocation now. Extend all 5 appendages on the left hand. It's the index in the middle on the right. And we're going to face east again. That is symbolic to going within, metaphysically. You can repeat after me either aloud or in your heart. Islam.
Islam.
Islam. Allah, Father of the universe.
Allah, Father of the universe.
Father of love.
Father of love.
Truth.
Truth.
Peace.
Peace.
Freedom.
Freedom.
And justice.
And justice.
Allah is my protector.
Allah is my protector.
My guide.
My God.
And my salvation.
And my salvation.
By night.
By night.
And by day.
And by day.
Through his holy prophet.
Through his holy prophet.
Noble Drew Ali.
Noble Drew Ali.
Amazing. See you in the PMAP. Yeah. All right, guys. So we say to y'all, namaste, namaste, namaste. Islam, 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 y'all. Peace.
Peace.